Hey everyone, this is Cassius, Tryptamine Astrology Readings. This is your weekly horoscope for December 6th through December 12th, I believe. So this is the horoscope for Sunday. We're at a very interesting point right now. We're getting transitioned out of the confusion and self-doubt, the wintry, watery, low energy of Saturn square Neptune. That's of course a once every 17-year aspect that is occurring with Neptune in its own sign of Pisces. And of course Neptune in Pisces is a greater force of dissolving, of confusion, and of higher spiritual vision in some positive things. Well, it's just a more powerful Neptune than we see in a lot of other places. And Neptune is a very important planet. So, what we have today and this week is a very interesting and very positive thing. I anticipated Mars square Pluto. Mars square Pluto is exact today. It's Sunday. I predicted this to be an explosive, every astrologer predicted this to be an extremely explosive, irate, tense, fiery aspect, and it is. That's exactly what it is, especially since Mars is agitating the Uranus-Pluto square. And the Uranus-Pluto square is the most important aspect of this decade, pretty much. It happened in 1933. It happened in that decade, 84 years ago. It's one of the most important things of our era of time. So what Mars is doing right now is Mars is getting right in the mix of this revolutionary energy that has been present the last 4 years. Uranus square Pluto is my explanation, and just about every astrologer's explanation, for the revolutionary energy of the last several years. It's also exemplified by Uranus in Aries, but the whole duration of Uranus in Aries has been Uranus square Pluto. So, Mars opposite Uranus and Mars square Pluto is reviving this extremely tense but very powerful revolutionary energy of the last 4 years. Now, the universe, in the fateful code of astrology, the universe is doing something to bless us right now. In the midst of Mars square Pluto, when Uranus is moving closer to Pluto, Uranus moving backwards, Pluto moves forwards, the Uranus-Pluto square is getting closer to orb, and Mars is coming into the equation. But the universe has given us an unexpected blessing. Exactly at the peak of Mars square Pluto right now, we have Sun sextile Mars. Sun sextile Mars. Exact 14 degrees, 14 degrees, 14 degrees. In fact, it's even closer than exact. 14.15, 14.13, 14.28. Quite exact. The Sun is a very powerful force when it comes to balancing and reconciling the energy of a harsh aspect. It's not only that, but the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus right now, that complex right there, is turning the explosive and fiery energy of Mars square Pluto, Mars opposite Uranus, into positivity. That's being translated into positivity right now. We're being transitioned out of the confusion and low energy time of Saturn square Neptune by such things as Mercury square Jupiter, giving us kind of inebriated, over-the-top kind of feeling. This whole Uranus thing, Uranus and the Sun and Mercury are making this Mars square Pluto thing translate to not frustration, but positive revolutionary energy. So that's what we're getting right now. We're getting positive revolutionary energy, very similar to the motivation revolutionary Uranus and Aries square Pluto energy of the last 4 years. We're feeling a rebooting of the motivation of the last 4 years right now. You see, in August of 2014, August, September, October 2014, all of that revolutionary energy was really primarily due to Jupiter trine Uranus Jupiter was in Leo trine Uranus. When Uranus is trined in Aries, it's incredibly positive in this period of time. So, what we have is Mercury still slightly conjunct the Sun, 10 degrees away. Mercury right there and the Sun are basically like a conjoined force right there. And all that force is trining Uranus. It's just steadily trining Uranus. We felt Mercury trine Uranus last week and it started to kick in, but it was not as visible.